Welcome to your interactive study guide on Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird. This novel is a profound examination of racial injustice, moral courage, and the loss of innocence. Set in the Depression-era South, Lee uses the innocent perspective of Scout Finch to expose the absurdity of prejudice. For your Edexcel IGCSE exam, you need to analyze how characters function as symbols, how language creates meaning, and how historical context shapes the narrative. This video will break down key elements to help you achieve top marks. Let's map out the essential literary concepts. Dramatic irony allows readers to see the injustice that Scout cannot yet comprehend. The dual narrative perspective balances childhood innocence with mature reflection. The Mockingbird motif represents characters who are innocent and harmed by society. The novel is a Bildungsroman, tracing the moral growth of Scout and Jem. Finally, Gothic elements in Part 1 create superstition that mimics the children's immaturity. Turning to our core notes on characterization. Atticus Finch is the novel's moral center. His uncompromising defense of Tom Robinson, despite facing criticism and threats, illustrates the theme of moral courage. Scout learns from him that true bravery is not about physical strength but about standing up for what is right when everyone else is against you. The Mad Dog incident foreshadows Atticus's isolated fight against the madness of racial prejudice in Maycomb. The trial forms the dramatic core of the novel. Atticus clearly demonstrates that Tom Robinson could not have assaulted Mayella due to his disabled left arm, and Mayella's injuries suggest she was beaten by a left-handed person, her father, Bob Ewell. Despite this, the all-white jury convicts Tom, revealing the deep-rooted racism of Maycomb. Tom's subsequent death while trying to escape shatters Jem's faith in justice. This loss of innocence is a pivotal moment in the Bildungsroman structure. Now let's work through a typical exam question. To answer effectively, start by defining empathy. Then use key quotations like "climb into his skin and walk around in it." Finally, trace Scout's development, from fearing Boo to understanding him, from judging the Cunninghams to respecting them, and from dislike of Mayella to pity. The novel's ending on Boo's porch completes her moral education. Watch out for common pitfalls. A frequent mistake is retelling the story without analyzing language or structure. Examiners want to see you evaluate how Lee uses techniques like symbolism, point of view, and setting. Also, be careful not to treat Atticus as a perfect hero. Some critics argue he works within the system rather than subverting it. Always connect your points to the historical context of 1930s Alabama, including segregation and economic hardship. To wrap up, remember that To Kill a Mockingbird is not just a story about racism, it's a study of moral growth and empathy. Focus on the Mockingbird symbol, the coming-of-age structure, and how Scout's evolving perspective drives the narrative. For top marks, connect every point to context and technique. Keep revising and good luck with your exam.